Hello, this is Global Knitter. My name is Caroline and today I am in Chicago. However, there will be no yarn shopping today because it's Monday, and as you know, most yarn stores are closed on Mondays, especially the one near the hotel. And also I'm tired and right now I'm living in my own time zone. So instead, I thought I would talk to you about knitting and air travel, and more specifically, can I bring my knitting on board the aircraft? And the answer is, it depends. So to help you, I've put together a document that goes country by country and airport by airport, and that tells you if the knitting needles are allowed in the cabin or not, or if it's unclear, the reference, the link to the website where I found the reference, and the text next to it. My advice is, if you travel, go to this document, click on the link and check by yourself before you travel, because these things change so quickly that you never know. If you click on the link for London Heathrow, it takes you to the security and baggage FAQ, and you look for the sharp items category, and it tells you that you can also take knitting needles in the cabin with you. Et voilà! Usually in places like US, Canada, it's very standardized, so all the airports are the same. And in the US, for example, in the TSA, and with knitting needles, there's absolutely no issue. If you're not sure and you still want to carry your knitting needles, because it's a great way to pass the time on a long flight and to relax also, maybe if you're a nervous flyer, it could be a way to keep your mind away from what scares you. Something super safe would be socks, because especially if you can manage to knit with small needles like this, and they also have bamboo needles for socks, even better if you can manage to knit with them. I think nobody will ever take this from you. Another thing I would recommend is interchangeable circular knitting needles. It's so you remove the tip and travel like this. And I have what I have, but of course I carry it with me in the cabin when I'm in uniform. If I'm going as a passenger, this goes in the hold. But you could invest in a pencil case like this. I love Kipling, so I bought this. And see, you could put your wooden knitting needle. I think if you have 2 or 3, because you don't need more knitting needle for one project. This would not be an issue as in the cabin. I found another one from Kipling that I haven't used yet, but I think for small project and to go maybe for a short period of time, I think it's great because you have space for more things here. So interchangeable circular needles, wooden needles, small needles, carry your project with you. And another way to be on the safer side is to arrive early at the airport, go through security early, and if they stop you, you can always go back to the check-in desk and check in one extra bag maybe. Maybe it's a way to do it so that you don't lose expensive needles or you don't lose your knitting. Some airport, I think it's Austria, they offer a service that if they take something away from you, they can help you mail it to your home address so you don't lose it. And I think you can ask as well if it's the airport you're flying from, your home country. I think you could ask them, okay, I leave my needles with you, but when I come back, can I pick them up? And I think they have to return them to you, no? So that's it. The other things that I carry and that are not an issue, even for passengers, I have small scissors, because you need scissors when you knit. Small scissors is this type. I love this one, it's my favorite. I also have bought this, and this I've never been stopped. And believe me, even in uniform, one day I forgot scissors that I used. You always need scissors. I forgot I had them and they took them away from me, and I was in uniform. So, and if you think the country you're flying from is super strict, you can always have some dental floss and use this, the metal part, the one that cuts the floss to cut the yarn. It works really well as well. So that's my tips and tricks to travel with my knitting. I hope it helps you. If you would like to know more airports, please put it in the comment or tell me about your experience traveling at the airport with your knitting needles. I would love to hear your story, and it's a great place to share it with everybody. Thank you, bye bye. It's me again. I forgot to say I will post the link to the PDF file in the description of this video, so you can download it, and it should be fairly up to date. I don't promise everything. Always, please check before you travel.